Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Mandy and I'm using my really cool tripod that my husband gave me, but it's short, so it is like right here. So I'm going to do a little bloom on this 8-inch wood round. I don't really know the colors yet. I'm going to kind of do it as I go. But I wanted to use, excuse me, I wanted to use some of the newer primary elements, which they're not that new now, but I haven't been able to paint in a while. So I'm just going to kind of go for it and tell you as I go. So this is my Valspar 2000 house paint in Eggshell. And yikes. And unfortunately, all of my stuff has been mixed up for a long time. So I'm not sure how things are going to perform for us today, but we're going to do our best. And yeah. Oh, I forgot to put gloves on. I should do that because I have my ring on. Anyway, I hope everybody had a lovely Christmas. I still have more ornament videos to release, and I'm not sorry about all the ornament videos. So, putting on some gloves. And so, we're going to do the bloom technique today. If you're not familiar with my channel, or if you haven't seen, I do blooms pretty often. But I also have a ton of paint to use up, so I probably need to do some coasters and stuff to use up some of it. So, this color is Apple Cider. So this is a PrizmPour color from Colourarte. And it's kind of got a nickel azo gold feel. I like to use it as a base color because it really has a beautiful way that it peeks through to the other colors. And I also have this, which is one of the new Vivid Intense colors, and it is a nickel azo gold color. And so I'm pondering using that. I was gonna try to do something with a Payne's Gray cell activator, but since I'm kind of using these fall colors, I'm leaning more toward a white cell activator. So let's see how that goes. I like sometimes to use like a little dab of white right underneath the dark cell activator. I think it creates really cool effects. And I also sometimes like to use a little bit of black right underneath a white cell activator. Also creates really cool effects, but I don't know yet how we're going to handle that. So one of the colors I wanted to use today, I haven't been able to use hardly any of these. So this color is called Harvest Moon, and this is a primary element. So it needed to be mixed up a little bit, but look at this color, you guys. Look at this. I mean, wow, right? So we're going to use a little bit of this one. It has a globby in it, and I think I better get it quick before I lose it and it goes back into my paint. I think I might have already lost it. Dang it. You sneaky globby. Oh, I got some of it. Anyway. I'm making a huge mess. Okay. So we're going to use this one on top of this. It's mixed a little thin, so it needs to go down toward the bottom. If your mix is too thin, it can mess up your cell structure, so you need to be mindful of that. I need to move these away somehow. I'll move it over here. Okay. Now, I'm going to put, this is the Colourarte Vivid Intense line. If you haven't seen these, they're fluid acrylics similar to like a golden, and they're fabulous. They're really well pigmented. They're very low price, and you can save an additional 15% using Mandy1120. So this is Quinacridone Magenta, always a favorite. Now, I've tried a lot of fluid acrylics, so, you know, I'm by no means like an expert, but I have used Golden, I've used Atelier, I've used Holbein, so these are really good quality. So yeah, I was going to use Warm Caramel, but I think I have too many colors in here. So now I'm going to use Crabapple, just a little bit of it, which is another one of the primary element colors from the most recent set that for the life of me I can't remember the name of. It's probably in the description box below though. It's a beautiful color, beautiful fall red. So we're just going to put a little bit of this on here. Oops, that's a little bit more than intended. And I'm going to reuse that stick. And now we're going to use Aubergine, or Aubergine, however you want to say it, which I have been so excited to use and I haven't used yet that I can remember. I haven't done a bloom in like 6 weeks or 2 months or something, so let's see if I can still do one. And the difficult part is my head needs to go like right here, so it's going to be right in your way. So sorry in advance. But maybe it'll force me to kind of blow to the side. So this is Aubergine. Look at that. Look at that. Now I love a beautiful red violet wine color. I mean, I'm always a fan. So look at that. Now these colors are mixed very thin, so I'm very nervous about how they're going to blow out. Okay, but we're gonna go ahead and go for it. I'm going to use 2 colors right at the top and then a white cell activator. I'm gonna show you which ones. Okay, I'm going to use the Vivid Intense Nickel Azo Gold. I have done a bloom with this color. It's probably the last bloom I did. This is a little thick, which may work to our advantage here. And I'm going to use Muted Violet, which is a Liquitex soft body. I mixed it up a long time ago and I haven't used it. So, and now I don't know how my cell activator is going to perform because it's been mixed up for a while. So I just added some Australian Floetrol to it. So hopefully it plays nicely. I need to thin down this Quinacridone Nickel Azo Gold. Oof. Anyway, I hope everybody had a lovely Christmas. I'm still making ornaments. I don't even care. I barely got to enjoy the Christmas season after I got done with homework, so I'm still making ornaments, and we gave a bunch away for Christmas, but what doesn't get given as a gift, I'm just going to throw them up in my Etsy shop, you know? Why not? All right, so this is the Muted Violet. It's sort of like almost like a red violet with some blue in it is probably the best way I can describe it, or maybe even darkened a little bit with some black, and it's way too thick. I need to thin it down a little bit. But it's a nice warm violet, and I figured it would go nicely with these colors and be just dark enough to go underneath our cell activator. So I prefer to use a regular acrylic color that's not sparkly underneath the cell activator. I just think you get more defined cells. It's, you know, not an ironclad rule. I've done it other ways before, but it works better for me. So, you know, to each their own. So my cell activator is titanium white from M. Graham, And it's mixed with Australian Floetrol, which I get from Pixel Paint Designs, and there's a 10% discount code for you below. I'm using Mandy 10, I believe. And she ships from the United States. She's very fast. She also sells bloom gels. That's where I get my bloom gels from. And I'm really tempted to add just a smidge of the carbon black underneath the cell activator. Where did I put it? Just because I like the effects. This is also a vivid intense color, and I know that carbon black is carbon black. We've all seen it before. But I just like the effects underneath the cell activator. A white cell activator to use a little bit of black. This is also too thick. So I'm just going to put a little bit. Now normally what I do to get those effects is put a tiny puddle. Obviously I'm not doing that. Just doing some squiggly lines because it's too thick. And then we'll put it over here and see what happens. Okay. Now I don't know how I'm going to get my head under here, so I apologize in advance for how much I'm about to block your line of sight. I also have a bunch of like paints I need to use up, and I need to restock coasters, so you may see a lot of coaster videos in the near future because I need to use up some paint. Okay. Whew, I hope this works. It's got to be like 2 months old. That's not advisable. All right, so the idea is you want to blow down into the center a little bit to expand it, and then kind of blow out from there. So this is the part that I'm going to be in your way. Oh, lightheaded. Yeah, that's really hard to do that close. Woo, very lightheaded. Okay. Woo, okay. Okay. So this, I may not be able to use this tripod for blooms because it doesn't go up high enough to get out of your way, but I really like it for other things. I just drugged my chin somewhere over here. Okay, so, you know, not perfect, but it's not a bad blowout considering how close I was to it. Okay, so the colors are super beautiful. I do like the pop of black. I'm kind of glad I added it. I think we have plenty of paint, but let's get a skewer and, ooh, I may not have any skewers. Mess with these edges just a little bit. just in case we have any negative space. I don't think that we're going to, but just in case. This feels like a long video already, and we haven't even spun it out. My baby wipe got fuzz in my thingamajigger. All right. The bad thing about not painting for a while is all of your house paint has all kinds of bubbles in it when you give it a gentle stir. All right, so let's gently spin. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to get stuff on my tripod. I did not think about that. That's kind of its destiny, though, so we're going to do our best to protect it because the base is right here. All right, and while I do that, I'm going to move some paint out of the way. Really a very beautiful bloom so far. Oh, look at this. Look at that blobby right there. Is that a bubble or a blobby? A bubble, little turd bubble. Okay. Let's go a couple places that are not maybe awesome on the... I feel like I put a lot of colors in here. It's a really pretty little bloom. Now we have some dangerous bubbles here. We gotta pop a couple. What I mean by dangerous is they'll pop as they dry and then create some measles. The problem is that my my little tweezers that I used for this have junk on them. Oh crap, and I just tore my glove. How lovely. With my tweezers. All right, whatever. See that? That would have been a measle. Okay. Really pretty colors. Ooh, pretty. We have a Colourarte collaboration event coming up in January. I want to say it's like the 12th to the 13th, so keep an eye out. Those are so much fun. We try to do them once a quarter, and Leslie's so generous to give amazing prizes for winners, not only from each channel, but a grand prize. So depending on how many final channels participate, you'll have like that many chances for an individual prize and then a grand prize. So much fun. This reminds me of some coasters I made a really long time ago with, I want to say it was Carmen was one of the colors, and I did use Quinacridone, Nickel Azo Gold, and like a magenta. What is this bubble trying to do to me here? You see him? He's a little jerk. Anyway, they were very pretty, very vibrant. This light is messing with your ability to see. Let me see if I can zoom you out just a smidge. Nope. So this one is going to be good for, like, this tripod will be really good for coasters and stuff, but not for larger pieces. If I could get it to go up higher. Oh, you know what? I'm so silly. I can put a book under it and make it go up higher. It's the perfect size. I just love it. It's like, and it folds down. I need to put it on my Amazon shop. So if you're a YouTube artist, it is a really handy tripod. It's a little pricey, but it folds down into a little box. It's really cool. Okay, you guys, I'm a little bit in love with this bloom. I'm really happy I tried it. Really irritated by this one part. But I'm going to bring you down for a close-up. That little bit of black really just added some nice contrast. Make sure we have enough off. I think we do. Yeah, so I'm going to bring you down for a close-up so you can see it after I pop some bubbles. Okay, so it is a gorgeous color. First of all, Aubergine is gorgeous, as expected. But the colors that we use just complement each other so beautifully. Excuse me, even the black. Look at this pop of color where there's like a black ribbon and that muted violet. So beautiful. And even some of the scalloping we did on the edges still was effective. Sorry about my voice. We lost a lot of our darker colors in the middle, but that's because some of our pigments were mixed very thin. But just look at that beautiful lacing and those beautiful colors. I realize it's winter and these are fall colors, but I'm behind. Okay, so we got to do what we can. But yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks for being patient while I was not able to paint. And thank you for all your encouraging words. I hope you guys had a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm not sure when this is going to go out, but just know that I'm not done making ornaments, so there's still going to be more of that. But I do want to I want to do another geode too, but I had to have some space to dry things before I can do that. So anyway, thanks for watching. Bye. Don't forget about the description box for discounts. Bye.